I was a very naive 18-year-old, and he was this big cheese at work. I didn't think anyone would believe me. I suppose that's always my default setting, that nobody will believe me. I could tell he was just determined to rape me. How many ways are there to say no?
In virtually every chapter of Margaret Hindle's life, a story of sexual abuse, harassment and even rape. From her first dates as a teenager to life now in her 60s, Margaret told me she spent a lifetime not speaking about the abuse she suffered, in many forms and from many men. Now the silence stops. She wants to share her story.
It just makes me wonder how many other women are there like me, who aren't celebrities, they're not out in the public eye, they're just ordinary people like me, who've had these things and also who haven't said anything.
One moment Margaret will never forget. She was just 18 years old when a date turned into assault.
He just took hold of my both arms and just pinned them up behind my head with one hand. So whether he got my clothes, I don't know, but he managed to do that and just carried on groping me.
Later in life, after getting divorced, the mum of two apprehensively entered the dating world. One day after being invited out by a man she'd met, Margaret agreed to go on a day trip, but instead he took her to a secluded spot and raped her.
I just didn't know what to do. I was scared to death and I thought, this is just so sordid and I'm just going to be found body in the ditch afterwards. That was going through my head.
Margaret hopes speaking out may change things.
I have a granddaughter and I just want a better world for her. It's perhaps a forlorn hope, but I hope things will change.
Margaret Hindle has bravely spoken about some of her most painful and haunting memories. She hopes sharing her story will show other women you're not on your own. Minnie Stevenson, 5 News.